Oh my gosh, look at this one. The door is still on it. Holy cow. Rarely do you ever see that. Oh wow. Look at that. Good morning, David here. It's about 10 a.m. It's about 60 degrees right now. A little windy. Welcome to my channel if you haven't been here before. Where I'm at now, I'm in southeast Utah and kind of in the Grand Gulch area. We're kind of paralleling a canyon here. And on Google Earth, I saw this peninsula that looked really promising. So we're gonna probably go about a mile down and we'll go try to find access to that peninsula, see if we can find any ruins. So yeah, thanks for coming along. Yeah, as you can see, even these so-called side canyons are ginormous in this area. Yeah, this is the peninsula I want to go down on. I'm kind of looking on this side. I don't see any ruins, but that's more northerly facing. They usually like to put them on more southerly facing. So maybe on the other side of it. Now you may not be able to tell because man, but right in this area I see some ruins. It looks like a doorway looking at me. So I still haven't found a good way down though. I mean, maybe I could kind of, looks like I could almost make my way down here. Oh wow. I don't know if you can hear me, but I know you can see it. Wow. Look at all these. I only saw one of these from up on the cliff there. Wow. There's several of them. Oh my gosh, look at this one. The door is still on it. Holy cow. Rarely do you ever see that. Oh wow. Look at that. Wow. That is just amazing. Look at the rock work. Look at the little, it's almost like it's decorative. I mean, I see that in the mortar, but never in such a consistent, same size pattern. To me, that's just clearly like trying to be decorative. Wow. It's just a little room, you know, maybe 2.5. I don't even think it's 3 feet tall. Yeah, we want to make sure that stays for another 1,000 years. Somebody had opened it before and it was right about here, so I kind of positioned it so it's a little more seated so it won't fall down accidentally. There's another door right here too. Look at this. Sure. This one's kind of collapsed in a little bit. Yeah, this door's broke. Still gives you an idea. Summer house or, well, this is definitely almost certainly storage. You could seal this one right up. Let's get a peek inside. Yeah, it's pretty dark in here, but you can probably see. You can see the little sticks still up there. Now this one doesn't have the little decorative stones in the mortar like that one down there does. I'm noticing a lot of bigger flat rocks here used in the construction. Look at how that little structure there is essentially 3 big flat rocks. Imagine this sandstone flakes off in nice little flat sheets like that, making it ideal for building. And you can see this one, and then you can see the outside of it. This one's got some pretty large boulders. And then we move down to look at this door here. There's like a entrance right there. I don't know if that's part of that one or not, but wow. Yet another door. And look at this. Again, they're using the big flat slabs rather than individual stacked rocks. It's really interesting. Oh yeah, you can see a little bit of wood. This is quite a large room here. It's interesting, definitely some black charring under here. But I'm confused because, you see what I'm saying? I mean, if this rock is built right in, you know, the mortar goes right around it. So this rock was here. So why is there's this black back here? You tell me what you think. That's kind of a mystery to me. Let's take a look in here. Yeah, look at that big slab there. Looks like they used a natural rock. Thought there might be a little door on the back of it, but it's just a big boulder. This one. Now, one thing to note, and I've mentioned this in one of my other videos, is sometimes it's easy to conflate this dark color with black soot. But I think this is a great, you can see the difference here. This is from rainwater. I don't know if it's, you know, mineral staining or maybe some sort of bacteria or mold, but that's from rainwater, okay? And that, you can see the soot, the difference. You can even see the sand. If you look at this, you see the sand tracks from the water streaming down. You can even see the drip marks here where the water drips off this. They definitely had a fire in that room. And interesting because it's a really small room. Maybe perhaps sometimes they fired things in there, smoked food, or you know, I don't think they would have done pottery in there. Speaking of pottery, there's a piece of, look at that. You know, I wouldn't doubt that that's somebody's like fingernails. I don't know if you can see that, but they're like little, just like, can you imagine that? 1,000-year-old fingernail prints. Just boom, boom. Just poking it, you could tell. Wow. Find that for the next explorer. Oh, look at this here too. We got some sharpening marks here. So maybe this was some sort of oven or smoker. I don't see any smoke up in these ones right here. Now this one, wow, just appreciate that. It's amazing. That's a fairly big room. Not a lot of height, but let's put the Insta360 X5 in there. That really gets good with the 360 view. This is my new toy this trip, an Insta360 X5. It's a 360 view camera. No, I'm not sponsored by them. It's just a new fun toy. Well, it's not really a toy. It's fun. It's proving to be very useful. Look at this little cliff house here. Oh, you can see the door sitting over there too. Somebody left and left the door open. Always close the door. Probably kids, you know. You always tell them to shut the door and they never do. Shut the door. Wow, look at that. That's impressive. Yeah, kind of got natural footholds here. I thought this was interesting. You can see the little fingerprints here, but over here you can even see where they raked it with their fingers. You can actually see the rake marks. That's pretty cool. Seen the black soot again, but yet in an area where you can't live. You know, I got a theory, just a thought. I wonder if they didn't periodically, you see all this pack rat debris here, right? And mice too. Well, you know, rodents are carriers of viruses and diseases. I wonder if they didn't, a lot of these cracks, like pack with, you know, twigs and whatnot, and burn it periodically to burn the rodents out. That would be my best guess. Looks a little sketchy getting up here. So this is where the beauty of the 360 comes in. Let's put this in here. See, the door here is broke. Part of the door there. But I like how it's got a little step there. A lot of them do. They have a little, almost like a little front step. Definitely some rubble up there on top of that boulder and off the cliff there. Looks like they had a little lookout point up there. You can see just a little bit of the walls still standing. I don't know if you can hear me, it's so windy up here, but right about under this little alcove, there's some runes there. Wow, I don't know exactly how you'd get up there. May have to come down from the top, but definitely we'll put that on the to-do list. Wow, maybe me and Ella will go there. Well, thanks again for coming along. I really appreciate it. These were really some unique runes. I really loved the doorways and how the doors were still present. So, you know, that was really special. Well, if you haven't already, be sure to like and subscribe. It really means a lot to me. And yeah, until the next adventure. See ya.